Hello students. In this video you will learn about logic bomb. What is a logic bomb in simple words? A logic bomb is a type of malicious code embedded in software that remains dormant until specific conditions are met. When triggered, a logic bomb virus executes a destructive action, such as deleting files or disrupting critical systems, sending spam emails, and stealing data. Unlike traditional malware, a logic bomb does not propagate actively but rather lies in wait for its predefined activation event. What triggers a logic bomb? A logic bomb attack is designed to activate and execute its destructive payload when a specific condition or trigger is met. The trigger can vary depending on the intentions of the attacker or the purpose of the logic bomb. Common triggers for logic bombs include date and time. Attackers can program logic bombs to activate on a certain date and time, often setting them to coincide with a significant event or when they anticipate the most damage. Event-based triggers. Logic bombs may be set to activate upon the occurrence of a specific event within the system. This could be the opening of a certain file, the execution of a particular program, or the access of specific data. User actions. Some logic bombs activate when a user performs a specific action, such as clicking on a certain button or entering specific keystrokes. System conditions. Logic bombs can also be triggered by specific system conditions, such as reaching a particular memory or storage threshold. Understanding the triggers for logic bombs is crucial for detecting and preventing these malicious attacks. Different types of logic bombs. Logic bombs come in various forms, each with their own unique characteristics and methods of activation. Some common types of logic bombs include time-based logic bombs. These are triggered based on specific dates or time intervals. They remain dormant until the predetermined time is reached, and then they execute their payload. Event-driven logic bombs. These logic bombs activate when a specific event occurs in the system. The event could be anything from a particular file being accessed to a specific network condition being met. User-activated logic bombs. These logic bombs rely on specific user actions or inputs to activate. They may be disguised as legitimate programs or files to trick users into triggering them. Condition-based logic bombs. Condition-based logic bombs activate when certain conditions are met within the system. For example, they may trigger if a certain file is missing or if a particular process is running. Understanding the different types of logic bombs helps in identifying their characteristics and behavior, aiding in effective countermeasures. How does a logic bomb work? The conditions that trigger a logic bomb can be categorized as positive or negative. Logic bombs with positive triggers detonate after a condition is met, such as when you open a particular file. Negative triggers launch a logic bomb when a condition is not met, such as when the bomb isn't deactivated in time. Either way, when the desired conditions are achieved, the program's system of logic will order the logic bomb to go off and inflict its damage. So, the question is a logic bomb the same as malware? The code in a logic bomb is malicious, but it's not technically malware. However, some types of malware like viruses can contain logic bombs to cause harm to a system or network. Also, unlike some forms of malware like viruses or worms that break into a secure system on their own, a logic bomb attack is usually a form of cyber-sabotage launched by an internal, usually a malicious attacker. This might include a disgruntled current or former employee, such as a programmer or information technology administrator with access to sensitive data or administrative access to systems. Employees who believe they might be fired might create logic bombs to exact revenge on their companies. While they remain with their companies, they might defuse the bombs each day. Then, once they're out, They can launch the attacks at any time to cause maximum harm. 4. Detect and prevent logic bomb attacks. Logic bombs are a particularly pernicious type of attack because the attack code, by its very nature, may lie dormant for an extended period of time. In general, it's difficult for even the best endpoint security software to sniff out code that isn't executing. Since some logic bombs are delivered via malware, one way to keep them off your systems is to follow anti-malware best practices. Watch out for phishing emails, and don't open or download attachments if you're not absolutely certain where they came from. Similarly, don't download or install applications unless they come from a trusted source. That includes browser navbars, which are a common malware vector. Keep your computer safe with updated antivirus endpoint security software.